In this video, I am going to talk about how fundamentally investing works. Perhaps you thought about it, perhaps you did not even think in that angle. The first fundamental principle of investing is anywhere, anything that you are doing, that you are investing, you need to make sure that the value that you are paying today, it must grow more in the future. So in other words, like if you buy something with an X amount today, it must be X plus delta in the future. As long as this principle is matching, that means you are fundamentally investing into that. On the other side, if you are buying something today, but then in 5 years, 10 years, 2 years, whatever be the time, and if that value becomes less than what you are paying today, then it is not investing. It is kind of a fascination, it's kind of a speculation, it could be anything else, but it is not investing. Which is why real estate is such a lucrative in terms of investing. In Australia, we all talk about real estate, and this is one of the fundamentals, like that if you buy a real estate today, anywhere in Australia, any types of properties, it is going to grow 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line. I can guarantee that it is going to grow. No question about this. That's the fundamental principle. The second fundamental that you need to go is that it's not only growing, it's also about giving you income, which is called cash flow on year basis. So again, if you are buying something with an X amount today, then in 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, if you are holding it, it's not only the value it's growing, it's also every year it is giving you cash flow. And that's why real estate is such an important part in terms of getting cash flow, because if you buy like gold or any kind of other precious metal where value can grow, but then you do not get the income, you do not get the cash flow on year basis, because there is no literally income that you can get using that gold. So that's why you should be fundamentally changing that, okay, it has to grow, and also it creates or generate cash flow in every year. Because if you do not have cash flow, that's like kind of an oxygen, you will not be able to grow and you will not be able to hold that asset for long term. And that's why if you're buying a car and you're thinking that the value is going to go up and every year is going to earn money, if you are using that car for your own leisure, for your own personal use, then potentially that car is not making any money. On the other side, if you're using that car for Uber or any kind of other way of making money, then it could be an investment opportunity for you. So the second principle that I said, it has to have a cash flow. And this is how it actually differs from a residential property with commercial property, because in residential property right now in 2025, it is very, very difficult to get cash flow. Whereas in commercial property, it is much easier to get cash flow, even with an interest rate which is 6%, around 6% here in Australia. So if you are focusing on investing, you need to understand these two fundamental principles. One is the growth, what is that, the value that must increase, and the second one is the income. It must give you the cash flow year basis. And as long as you are getting these two, you must be investing, and you must be investing in that particular class, whatever asset class it is. And right now, commercial property is what that is giving you both of these. Earlier, even residential properties as well, but not anymore. Which is why you need to focus from residential property to commercial property. If you do not know about commercial property, this is how you need to learn. You need to educate yourself so that you can take an informed decision. So fundamentally, two things you must remember. One is the growth and another one is the cash flow. As long as you are getting these two, then you are pretty safe investor and you are going into the right direction. I hope you find these videos helpful. If you like this video, consider subscribing my channel, turn the notification bell on so you get to see more videos like this, and it also helps me to reach out to more people like you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.